Yeah.
And I had a challenge. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me see what I was trying to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I need to share my screen. Yeah?
Yes, please. Yeah. Let me lock the meeting. Yeah.
So you can see my screen. Yeah.
Yes, I can see it. Yeah.
Now, so what I did there,
Yeah.
I said just go back and did the same thing that we were doing together.
Yeah.
So I came and did I did everything that we did together.
Yeah.
About on the fruits, eh? You remember the fruits thing?
Yes.
So so I wrote my scripts. I just did everything that you had agreed that you had done.
Yeah.
Is it, So defining a list, yeah? We started with defining a list, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
So we defined the list
Yeah.
as a list of
Oh, I can see you've, okay, you have that items, it's having a blank, okay, but you are not using that item.
no, I'm not using it.
Okay, sir, it's okay.
So I was saying if e.g. fruits,
Yeah.
you have your list, eh?
Yes, yeah.
Your list, and then when you print get the results
Fruits.
of fruit, eh?
Yeah.
Then it is
It's displaying all of them.
it displaying there, senior.
Yeah.
So and then you create the position
Yeah.
of say each of those fruits. So I had
Oh,
say
yeah.
3, yeah.
Yeah.
So I did all that,
Yeah.
and it was giving me the positions of all the fruits,
All the fruits, yes.
just like what it did.
Yeah.
Printed, and then of course, as you remember, we
Concatenation.
said you can put the strings to define so
Yeah.
that you're able to get the results
So
with
that
ease.
you can format your result well.
Yes, which was giving me very well. Everything went very well.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. So now there was this appending and removing. Yeah.
Removing, yeah.
Yeah. So that's what we did. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I did append. I added watermelon, which was not in the
Melon.
initial list.
Yes.
Which was not it was not in the initial list, you know.
Yes.
And I ran my results.
Yeah.
And it gave me it added. If you look at down
Yeah.
there,
You
it
see
added
down there, watermelon is.
added yes,
Yeah.
which is it agrees with what you were saying. That was good.
Yeah.
Now my issue was now when it came to remove.
Removing, yeah.
Now when I tried to remove pineapple,
Yeah.
as per your initial
Syntax.
yeah, when I wanted to remove pineapple.
Yeah. Just run it. All right.
Yeah. So when I did that, okay,
Yeah.
sorry. So when I did that, I
Mm.
decided to run it.
Just run. I want to see.
Actually, it's already on the run.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is what I get. Huh?
Yeah.
I get
Or
this.
the value header.
Yes.
It says the value here list dot remove x not in the list.
But
That's
but eh, but but
that's
what
the,
pineapple is the list?
I can see the spelling is they are case sensitive. So your
No.
p,
Okay.
you are
Let's
trying
see.
to remove pineapple with a small p, but yes, yeah,
You can't be serious.
you imagine.
It took
Sometimes
me so
coding you can
long.
get some error because of a very small issue. You see now the pineapple is gone.
Shit. It took me almost 20 minutes just working on that.
Sorry. So the next time when you get such an error, you
Mm,
can also just copy it and also Google. You will get a solution instead of even because the good thing with Python, the way
mm,
it gives out its errors, it's very
mm,
easy for you to debug. So even if you go online, just checking the error name, it's very
mm.
yeah you're able to know where the problem
Oh,
is. It's not
oh.
complicated to debug the code.
Okay, so just to tell you, I redid everything and got to the to where we got together.
Yeah.
We ended with remove, and
Yes.
that is it. That was the last thing. So everything all and else went well.
So we can pick from there since I can see now at least you've
Yes.
understood and you practiced and it's now
Yes.
working. I
Yeah.
appreciate.
Actually, I did it the same day. That same day.
Yeah,
That same night. The
yeah,
same night. Eh?
yeah,
I did it the same night. I tried to redo it the same night after we did it.
yeah.
Before I went to bed, I decided to go through it again.
Yeah, at least I'm impressed that you manage. Yeah? You are really
Now,
committed, just the way you told me.
yes, I decided I take photos and then I went through again and tried it.
Sure. So I think now I can now share my screen. Then we
Yes,
just
yes, yes, yes.
continue from
Yes.
where we left.
Mm,
All right. So, but I think we can just create another lesson, another file. Eh?
no problem.
Yeah. New file. Remember, you are right clicking the name of the project and then
Mm,
go to new
new, yeah.
Python file.
Puzzle file, yeah.
Then this will be now lesson 2.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still our lesson. Is this our lesson 2 or 3? This is lesson 3.
Lesson three.
Yeah, let's just be on the link.
Mm,
Let me rename. So to rename, you just right click the file name and then there is an option called refactor.
oh.
Then go on the
Mm,
right, you file rename.
yes.
Yeah. So today we said we'll be doing together. How you still want to follow and then take pictures? Okay.
No, no. I think, yeah.
Yeah.
So that we don't waste time,
Yeah.
we just go so we come a bit of ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I can later on my own time just say the way I did this other one. Eh?
Yeah. Because I have seen that is working for you. I was only worried maybe.
No, 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 no.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Okay. So since it's working, let me just repeat the list that we had.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then I had mango, then apple, watermelon. Then we were printing the fruits. I want to be very basic. I don't want to add a lot of. Right, let me check everything is working okay. So I have a list.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Then I said to let me now touch on inserting at the last position. So by default, when you use the fruit dot
You mean append?
append,
Eh?
yes,
What do you mean is append? Eh? Yeah, append. Okay,
yes,
fine. Okay.
appending. Let's say I want
Append.
to
Yeah, okay.
add orange.
Yes, 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 yes.
Print fruits. This item will get ended at the last position.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Yeah, all right, I get it.
Even if I add another one here, I
Mm.
call this beetroot,
Mm.
and I run. It goes to the last position.
Okay, okay.
But now when you want to specify the position where you want to add it,
Mm.
to specify the position where, oops, where you want item added,
Yes.
we use insert function. So we use insert. So this is how you do it, fruits dot insert. Then this takes two arguments, the position and the name of the item you want to add. Let's say I want to add immediately after the mango. So after mango, that should be position 1, index 1. So that should be 1. Then the name of the fruit that I want to add. Let's assume I want to add a purple. And then let me now print the fruit again to confirm if it's working. You see the purple is added after the mango.
Yes, okay. Okay, yeah, yeah. So mango is 0.
Yep.
So mango is 0, purple is 1.
Yes, purple is 1. If I change this
Yeah,
to be
3.
it will just come after the pineapple.
Print it. I mean,
Done.
run.
Yep. You see the purple is coming. Oops. All right. Oh, it's be after the. Oh yeah.
0.
Sorry.
Yeah, so it's okay.
I
So
was
it's number 4.
yeah.
It's number
I was
4, which is
misled
okay.
by the previous result. So you can add another one. Fruits dot insert. Then this time round, let's add at position 4. Fruit name. Give me a fruit name. Right. Banana. Let's see banana where it will get added. You see it comes after the purple immediately because it's the next index position.
What if you did this? What if you did, can I have control? What if you
Yes,
did,
press the control.
I'm saying, okay, for banana,
Yeah.
put 3, insert 3 for banana again. We see what happens.
Let's see what happens. You see the Python automatically loves to run. You see, remember I said Python execute code from top going bottom.
Uh-huh.
So this item will be added at position 3.
Mm.
And then now this other one, the next
Mm.
line will be treated differently. So position 3 will be where purple was.
Yes.
You see?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So banana will come before purple.
So what do this? Remove. Do remove position 4. I want to see remove. Just do fruits remove position 4.
Root dot remove. Position 4 is the purple. The remove takes only the name of the list item.
Oh,
Yeah.
you cannot.
Now to specify,
You have to specify in removing, but
removing
adding.
item.
Yeah, okay, I get.
Let me show you list item. You know the reason why I'm adding comments is for you now when you take your
No,
picture.
no, it makes sense. It helps. I realize it helps a lot. Huh?
Yes, they have are locked. So
Yeah.
removing items. So um, remove we remove item its name. Then there is pop. This this removes the last item, the last list item. But now, when you want to specify, delete, to remove or delete at a specific position, we specify the index position on pop function.
Is it specify the index or the, so index here is the name?
No, index is just the number, the numerical position. It's the same thing for the position. I hope I'm not confusing you.
Yeah, if there you've confused me because I
Okay,
thought
let
what
me
you
now
said
call
is
it position number. I hope this will now using pop function. I hope
okay,
this is
but now,
now very clear. Yeah.
so go back and let's remove.
Yeah.
We remove
Pop.
and remove specific position.
You were saying 4.
Yeah, 4.
Then now we want to print to confirm that it has been removed.
Yeah. Now I want to know what has been removed.
Yes. Okay, so first of all, we can print, before removing, we can print the item at position 4, right?
Yes.
Then this is the easiest way of printing without having to, when you do not want to assign to a variable. So you see the position 4 is orange.
Yes.
It was here after banana.
Yes.
But after line 21, it was removed.
0, 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, and then 0, 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
Just a minute. We just go up. What I thought we added 3 and 3. Let's see. No, up. You're adding. So we inserted 3 purple and then we inserted banana.
Yeah.
So purple and banana as 3. 0, 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We removed purple. Oh, you see here, there is right. We removed purple. So purple is not there. So this is the 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's position 4, orange. I hope it's not confusing.
A bit confusing, but I'm sure I'll get it as we go along.
Just tell me where it's confusing you.
Because
yeah.
So we inserted purple as position 3.
3. And banana at position.
And then we inserted banana at position 3 again. So banana became position 4, isn't it?
No, purple takes position 4.
And then banana position 5, yes.
Banana will take position 3. Okay.
Oh, which are text? I thought you said it starts from top going down.
Yeah, so this code will get executed first.
Yes.
So the purple will be at position 3. Then the next line again, you are saying, ile position purple was, I want you to add banana there. So banana will be pushed buko mbele. Because you cannot store 2 items at one position. It's one item at a time.
So
at one position.
So it deleted purple.
Yes, after here we removed purple.
Oh. So that's what I wanted to hear. So what happens is that you cannot have two items in the same position.
Let's
yeah?
say it's a position. It's one position, one item at its own position.
Perfect. It makes sense now. So the only item I can see at position 3 will be banana after.
Banana.
Now, then we removed what? We removed banana again.
We removed banana again.
No, okay, we removed Popo. Now we removed Popo, but there was no Popo.
We had added Popo here at line 10.
But no, but you said when we added banana, it automatically removed Popo, isn't it?
It's displacing, not removing. It displaced it uh, from position 3 to 4. Let me do this
Okay,
before.
remove the line.
Let
Remove
me
the one for remove Popo. Don't remove Popo. Don't remove Popo.
No,
Just delete that.
I want to print here after adding Popo.
Yes,
Okay,
yes, yes.
and then
Yeah, print.
and then here I want to add some so that we get to differentiate.
Yeah,
After adding banana.
yeah, correct.
Then here it's after removing Popo,
Yeah, exactly.
so that we can see it very clearly. Popo. All right, that's will be better. Then here is after inserting the Popo.
Inserting Popo, yeah.
Okay, let me now run it.
Run.
And then let me expand this and start reading. So after adding Popo, the Popo comes at position 3, right? So 0, 1, 2, 3.
That's 0, 1, 2, 3, yes.
Yes. Then
Yeah.
again we said at position 3 we want to have banana.
So it displays banana. Oh, okay.
Then Popo itasonga mbele. Okay?
So now can you check what is position? How do you check position say 4? Ask it. Give me position 4. What is in position 4?
Wapi? At watch line?
Say you want to confirm
Yeah.
what's in position 4. Assuming you don't know now, it's a big data. It's a lot of data.
Yeah.
You just want to pull out and ask what is in position 4.
Okay. So this is just what we've done here. You just print fruit, then square bracket, you specify the position you want.
Yeah. So it say give it a list.
Pardon?
It just said what? What is position 4 there? What is the enemy? The results?
Okay, let me not come to this. Let me do it after after adding banana, right?
Mm-hmm.
So fruits, then square bracket, then I specify 4.
Mm-hmm.
Then I want to have some string here. Yeah. Item at position 4. Then I want to run so that I can see what is at position 4. You see item at position 4 is purple.
So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 0, 1, 2. Okay. When you added banana, it immediately made purple position 4. I get it.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Now let me do this. Just go up. I take a photo again.
Okay.
Reduce the window for results.
All right. Okay, that's okay.
Just keep going up.
Okay, let me see where it was. So it was somewhere here. Up, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Then I should also move the result a bit. We move again.
I think that's okay. Just 1 minute.
Then should we proceed to removing items?
Yeah, keep going down.
No, that's where we had at the moment.
That's where we ended. Okay, fine. I think that's okay.
All right. So I was saying that the remove function was removing item by its name. But now when you want to remove the last item, we use pop.
Sorry. Sorry, just 1 minute. Let me just receive a call here.
Yes, pardon?
Let me just receive a call.
Okay,
Just 1
okay,
minute.
sawa. All right, so we continue.
Yes, just proceed here. Sorry for that.
Right, okay. All right, so I was saying, let me just print comment this. And I want to remove print of fruits dot remove for Paul. Remember, you type exactly the way it is. Then I want to print fruits. Item, right. Let me check the spelling for purple.
I think it was continuous, eh? Oh no.
Oh, I deleted it. I removed it here. It does not exist at this position. At this point, eh? At this point,
Yes, yes,
yeah, I go. Unless I try banana. Now let me try pop. Let me do a pop. So let's check our last item. Our last item is beetroot. So let me run the code. You see beetroot is gone. Make sense?
Because just a minute. What did you do there?
I was saying, so to remove the last item, you use pop. The way I was here.
So you say fruits pop.
Yes, pop. Pop is a function that you will remove. By default, it will remove the last item on your list.
What does pop stand for?
Just the way it means it just popping, just removing. It's it's borrowed from the concept of the stack. In programming, there's a data structure in Java we call stack, where it's you execute your task using first come, last out. Yeah, in a stack. So you just pop the last item, you just pick it because you execute the last item that was added. So that's where the name comes from, and that's how it kind of means. Yeah, you treat your list as a stack.
Okay.
Yeah. I hope that is clear.
So stack. So pop is more like removing the last item.
It's just removing the last item, just popping from just a stack. Okay, then now to specify the position you want to write, where you want to delete it, you use, so this should come. Okay, let me just do it here. Pop, fruit.pop. It takes, as you see, when I over the cursor here, there's some information given here. Index.
So you can specify now. So there you can specify where to remove pop.
Yes, that's why you see here it's index and integer. So for example, if I want item at position 1, remember this is our last.
It's pineapple.
Yeah, it's pineapple. So let's run. See, pineapple is gone.
Yeah.
Orange remains
Yeah,
because we are not removing the last item. Yeah. I guess that's clear and straightforward.
So when you don't specify the exact position, it removes the last.
The last one.
So okay, all right.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it now.
Okay. I think now those are the key functions the list for working with the list we needed to cover. Any question? And you need some clarification?
No, I can only ask more questions once I attempt to do
Yeah.
on my own. Then I can ask you questions. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, maybe you want to take a photo of this before we go to dictionaries.
No, I've already taken it. It's okay, I've already taken it.
Okay, so thank you. All right, then let's now try to work with dictionaries. Remember the syntax? It's dictionary stores key value pairs. That's what we said. And the pairs we define using curly brace and not a square bracket like the list. So for example, last time we had the project, and this is, we had the project's name and the completion in terms of percentage. So we had phase 1, okay. Then the key should come here. This is 10, assuming it's a 10%. Okay. Oh, for now, okay, let me give a better example before coming to that one, so that you can be very clear. Let's say it's counties, and their county code. County, I may say Mombasa. So let me call these counties. The naming of your variable should be relevant. This is 001. You don't start with a 0 to give you issues. Nairobi. Nairobi is 47. Then the other one is the one Nakuru.
Nakuru, I think it's 32.
32.
I think it's 32. Yeah.
And the last one, maybe you can have another one. Then I don't know their codes. I'm not sure Machakos, but let me just guess a number. 12. 12 is Meru. 12 is my county. Okay, so let me.
You're from Meru?
Yes.
Oh, which part of Meru, bro?
Maua.
Oh, there's a guy called, I know, who comes from Meru.
Yeah.
It's called Tony Timangu. I don't know if you know him.
Yeah, Timo. Pardon? It's called
Tony Timangu.
Oh, not really. Your colleague?
He's an architect. He's an architect in Kenya. In Nairobi.
No, I think I don't know him.
Okay, no problem.
So let's print this. Here we have our dictionaries, and it's a key value pair where we're storing the county and its code. We have Mombasa, Nairobi, Nakuru, Machakos. Okay. So, pardon? Yes.
Dakika moja tu.
Okay. Sawa.
Okay.
Continue.
Yes.
So remember I said that now to access the value, to access keys, accessing values in a dictionary. To access values that are stored, you specify the key. For example, if I want to print the value for Mombasa, the code for Mombasa, I print counties, square bracket, then I specify the key, so MSA, and note the spelling. It should be exactly the way it is stored. Let's run this. You see, I'll get 1.
Okay.
Let me have this as a small hem, and you see the error we get. You see, we are getting some error here, a key error, because it does not exist. Remember,
Yes.
this is keys are case sensitive.
Yeah.
They should be exactly the way it is. We can print another one. Counties, square bracket. Then you get to specify. For example, if I want Nakuru, okay, like that. You get that too. I hope I'm not fast.
No, it's okay. No problem.
Okay. Then now, a dictionary is mutable. You can modify it. You can add items to the existing dictionary. So to add items, this is now items in key value pair. Key value pair. That is key value pair. This is how you do it. You specify the dictionary name, then square bracket, then you specify the key. For example, if I want Meru, and then equal sign for assignment, and then you assign now the value. Like in this case, I want it to be code 12. Yeah, then now let's print now the counties to see whether Meru has been added. Click this. You see, Meru has been added.
So it adds as the last.
The last one.
If you want to add it, say as number 2.
For the dictionaries, it's not, you are not able to do such because now it's the items are being stored in an order in some sort of
Right.
way you provided.
It's not like the position of fruits.
Yeah, yeah. So that's how we do to add another items. So let's add another one. Counties is specify. All right, let's specify Kisumu. I'm not sure Kisumu, but should be 40 silk or 40 something. I don't know, 42. Last time I was in Siaya, they were in 43, 46. So Kisumu should be 43, 42 hapo. Yeah, Kisumu gets added. Any question?
No, I think that's okay. So it adds the values or you're calling them what?
The key value pair.
The key value pair.
Yeah.
Oh, these are key value pairs. Eh?
Yes.
As you add them, it adds the last
Item. As the last item.
item. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to take photos. It's okay.
Pardon?
I'm trying to take photos. So it's okay.
Oh, just take photo.
Yeah, I've already taken. It's okay. Just proceed.
All right. From the top.
No, it's okay. Just go ahead.
Okay. So. All right. Now let's see. What if you want to delete an item? So deleting a key pair.
Then it's not removing. Yeah.
Is the same. Yeah, it's deleting because we are using del. So I'm using deleting. So like I can also have it as stroke the removing. So I like using the relevant names.
Yeah.
So that you can be able to remember the right function to use.
But what if you said remove? It won't work. Okay.
No, it does not have that. Let's try that. Counties dot. When you use a dot, see the different functions that you have. The first one, you have pop, clearing values, item, copying from keys for checking the keys, get, pop item. You see, we do not have any remove. Let me remove. You see, there's nothing. We do not have that function. But when Pardon?
So you do delete, yeah? Count is delete.
Then when I see, for example, for the fruit dot, I'll see we have a remove.
No, if you have a delete,
Pardon? Yeah. So and
fruit,
even
just go fruit dot delete.
dot delete. You see, hakuna
It's not
delete.
there. Yeah. So you remove is there, eh? Just
Remove
try
is
remove. Yeah, it's there. Okay.
So this is
Okay.
how you check some of the functions that you can use to modify that object. Remember, a list will be stored as an object.
Mm.
Yeah, so that way when you click a dot, you can see so many functions that can be used to modify that object. The same as dictionaries, the same as string.
So tell me, eh?
Yes?
What is the difference now with the way you're specifying count is? You're saying count is a key value pair,
Yeah.
and what are fruits?
Pardon? What are?
So what's the difference between a key value pair
Mhm.
and the list of items like fruits? What is the difference?
Okay, let's go back to fruit. As you can
Mm.
see, these items, you are storing them individually, just item on its own location, and that's it. Its own position, index position, just the way it is. There's
Yeah.
no
So
sort of a relationship between two things. But for the dictionary,
oh,
you have a key that you are using to refer to the value. So you are storing the value under a key.
mhm. Oh, that's why it's there's the pair. That's why it says
That's why there is
pair.
the
Eh?
pair thing.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah.
what in terms of fruits, what do you call it? The
Pardon?
fruits is not a key pair. What is it?
It's just a list.
Just a list. Okay.
It's just a list. But this other one is just a key value pairing. We call
All
them
right.
key
Good.
value mapping. It's
Makes sense.
very
Makes sense.
important when you want to associate values to certain other values, maybe
Okay.
for each they are accessing. It's, for example, take an example of the contact list. It can be tedious to store um, contacts for people are different from, I mean, individually, and also their names individually.
Mm.
You see, it does not make sense. It's the same thing. Your
Yes.
name and your contact is the same thing on my phone book. So I cannot have them separated.
Okay.
So I try to bring that relationship by bringing key value pair.
Mm.
So that's where dictionary comes in.
Okay.
Yeah. The same thing with the counties. You can call county 001 or just say Mombasa. It's the same thing.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah, it's, that's good. So we are not, it's to delete, we use del, oh, I forgot to add a hash, del keyword. Note that this is a keyword and not a function. So del counties, then you specify the key you want. I want MSA, print counties. See, Mombasa is gone.
Mm.
This is a keyword and not a function.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask. Eh? Can you also delete based on the key
Mm?
uh, one instead of going to the using the what the Mombasa MSA? You say
Mm?
one.
Let's try that. Let's see what you get. Mombasa 1. There's no such key.
Mm.
Remember, in dictionaries, let me have it. In dictionaries, we use key. We use keys to access values. Values.
Oh, okay. Okay.
We cannot use
So you cannot use the value
the value to
to
locate
delete.
the key. That's, and remember, keys should be unique.
Mm. Mm.
Should be unique. So this is something to note. Dictionaries, we use keys to access the value stored, and they should be unique. You can never have. Let me try to define to add another key and call it MSA, and then give it a 2. Let's see what will happen. Counties. Okay. Here, I'm assuming I want to create a new key with the name Mombasa, with the code Mombasa number 2, right? So let's, itakuwa deleted hapa. So let me remove this. Let me comment this so that you better understand what we mean. So you see what has happened. The value has been replaced. Yes.
The 2.
Yeah.
So now it's instead of 1.
By doing this, you are updating the existing key.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But when you use a different key, for example, Nyeri, let's say Nyeri is number 22. Dame data. You see Nyeri will be added huko mwisho. Yeah, but when you use an existing key, let's say the same Nyeri now, but 32, I will be updating the value stored under Nyeri.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where the
so it can share the value.
Pardon?
But can it share the key? Can it share the?
That's not sharing.
Can you share the key?
No, keys cannot.
Can you share the key? Because what I'm saying is that the value is possible to share. What about the key?
No, you cannot. Actually, this is not sharing, coach. You are just modifying it.
So do this,
sharing, yes.
Just like the way you added Nyeri. Can you add Machakos or Mombasa again and say Mombasa 001, Mombasa 1?
Yeah. That's not gonna. Let me demo something here. Let me go back up a Jew where we.
No. Before you do that.
Yes.
Before you do that.
Yes.
Okay. Before you do that.
Yes.
Just go back. Just continue.
Yeah.
You added Nyeri.
Yes.
32.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it possible? Again.
Yeah.
To add counties, Mombasa.
Like this.
Mombasa.
Yeah.
01.
1.
1, yeah.
Okay.
Then run.
And run. You see?
What does it give?
It's a 1. Remember? It's okay. There's somewhere here we were. All right. I had changed Mombasa somewhere. Okay. Okay. It just repeated. It did not create, but it just it's trying to update. But notice that the value did not change, so it will just be remain to be 1. This does not mean that you created Mombasa again.
Oh, so the fact that there is a real.
Pardon? I didn't. Can't hear you. Hello, coach. Hello. Are you still there?
Jackson?
Yes, I lost you. I'm not sure whether it's me or
I lost you kidogo, but now you're back, eh?
Oh, sorry about that. So you.
So what I was saying is that
Pardon?
What I was saying is that you cannot add the same key value, but you can change the you can change. You cannot change you cannot add the similar key value, but you cannot remove the value itself.
Yeah, you can modify the value itself.
Yeah. Okay.
So let me, for example, if I have this at 4, let's print this, see what will happen. I'll be updating the value which is at that key.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Sasa hii key ndio our possession in a list is a similar as possession where you are inserting based on using the possession. So should we proceed to
Yeah, let's proceed. Let's proceed.
it?
Yeah, let's proceed.
Okay, there's something else I forgot to mention when we were starting. Let me introduce that issue here. Assuming I have started coding from this level, you see there's some error.
Yeah.
Let me run. We are getting indentation error, and we're getting that unexpected indent. So basically, Python, you should indent your code. Indent means you should leave 4 spaces from the margin. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. But when you're working with Python, the 4 space indentation has been done for you automatically. Yeah, that's why we always, you see your code always start at exact the margin. Yeah, but so next time when you forget to start writing from there, so remember to just delete that spacing so that you don't get
So
this
tell me,
error. Yes.
now that you're talking about PyCharm and Python, what is the relationship between PyCharm and Python? So that means you do coding using Python, but now you're running this on PyCharm.
Python is the programming language and the interpreter that is executing your code. PyCharm is a platform where you are able to write the code. Just a text editor sort of. It's an editor where you write your code. And then the Python that is installed now should be able to interpret and display.
So, but you said when you're using Python,
yeah,
when you're writing and you're using Python,
yeah,
which seems to be what you're saying PyCharm does,
yeah,
you need to indent on Python but PyCharm has done it directly. So meaning it's like these two things do the same thing, but you use different methods.
Okay, so let me just give an example. Let me open a notebook, right? A notepad. Notepad. Are you seeing my notepad?
Yeah, I'm seeing very well.
Let me do this. Let me copy. Right. You see, Python, you can use any notepad, note editor to write your Python script.
Yes.
So for example, this notepad is a very basic text editor, and you can easily forget and have spaces when you are starting like this. Okay. So when you're coding with an editor like this, that's where now you need to remember that Python, there's something we call indentation, where everything should start leaving 4 spaces. Like, oops. So you should do 1, 2, 3, 4. Everything should start 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So there we have an IDE we call PyCharm. This PyCharm understands that rule that you're supposed to indent your code. So to just relieve that hassle, that stress, PyCharm has done that for you. The way it has been designed,
Yes.
Yeah, it allows you to don't worry about the indentation, you just worry about your code. Yeah.
Okay, I get you.
But it's a bit, it gives problem when it come to things like for loops and because the indentation is what defines the block. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not sure whether Pascal, you are using something like this to
Well,
define.
I can't. It's been a while, eh?
Okay, I think now I'll explain that better when we get to if. It makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so this is how we delete. I said that we use the keyword del.
Mhm.
Okay, so let me bring this here. Okay, so let me del another one. Delete counties. We specify. Um, this one is a letter error because it did not exist. I said you delete by using the key, and then also I want to delete also Nakuru. Run. You see, Nakuru. Oh, I did not print. See, Nakuru is gone,
Mm,
and also MSA is gone.
yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
it's true.
So at this line 54 was executed first. So, and also the 56 before deleting Nakuru. That's why you can see Nakuru iko bado hapo. But after line 57 executed, so Nakuru should be gone.
Noted.
Yeah. That's enough for as far as the dictionary is concerned. We get to learn more on how to work with the dictionaries and lists when we start using the for loops and if statements and for loops, especially when you want to check, for example, if a key exists, so that you can maybe print it or you just do something with the key. So when you'll be using those statements, you get to understand better different functions and more functions that you can use. Any question?
I think I'm okay.
Mm.
And sorry, I'm trying to respond to something here.
Yeah.
Mm.